Hey guys, welcome back to another watch along. Manchester City versus West Ham. How's everyone doing today? Everyone all right? It's good to see people here already. Hello, who have we got in the chat? We got CJ Glasgow, Cade Gamer, of course, as well. Alster, hey up, Steve, hey up, Alster, good to see you, pal. Family Weissman, Naz, Perlo Way, Jen, Jose Jason. That's a quality name, by the way. JJJ. Does everyone call you Triple J? I like it. Sean Gill, Moni Fernandez, Louis Odyssey, Steven, Mr. Yes, is it Mr. Yes? Hi, and Shada Keriko. I don't know how to pronounce that Funky C. I'm just going to call you Funky C guy. And of course, Louis S. I'm good. How is everyone? Can you all see, by the way, how quaint this is of my shoulder here? Just the snow casually falling behind me. I kind of love it. It's so goddamn pretty. This is my first ever stream, I think, with a snowy background, which I kind of love. Probably won't be my last when we finally get into the actual house. I'm going to be honest there. But it's very, very good. Yeah, there's two Louis today. There's Louis everywhere in the chat. It's good to see. I mean, all the Louis are welcome. I only know two, and it's you guys, basically. Funky C guy. That's all you're going to be. I'm sorry, mate. How do you pronounce that? Is it like C with... I don't know. It's very cold. It's very cold outside anyway. But thankfully, we never have the heating on because we're afraid of the electricity bills and all that kind of stuff. But we put the heating on because we're leaving in a week anyway. So fucking YOLO and all that kind of stuff. How is everyone doing today? Looking forward to the game. Of course, it's not on TV anywhere. So I'll be like you guys. I'll be looking for streams and all that kind of stuff. And I'll be trying to find my way through this game with you guys as well. It's not snowing here in the Midlands. Gutted at Alcester. It is back home in the north though. Oh man. Oh, lucky. Well, yeah, it is here. It's pretty as well, though. Where we're moving to in Ramsbottom, which is it's a lot more rural. We're gonna get snowed in a lot. Basically, me and Nicola are gonna be stuck inside the house an awful lot.
You want that though, aren't you? So work from home.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Nicola will have to work from home all the time. I'll be like, yay! I got someone to annoy all day. I'll be like, poke. Until we get a dog, yeah. Then the dog will take us out in the snow. We're already looking at big winter coats as well because we've realised the temperature from here, Manchester, compared to Ramsbottom, which is about half an hour outside Manchester, it's like 5 degrees different. It's a lot colder. Anyway, it's not your real name, Funky C guy. Oh, it is cold to be fair. Spurs game is postponed. Is that true? Oh, that's interesting. I don't think ours will be. Looking at that, I mean, it's relatively heavy. Is it sticking? It looks kind of pretty outside. I wouldn't say it's going to stop a football game, personally.
It's too soft, I think.
I think it's too soft in general. It's like that snow where it's like a gentle little caress on you. It's like...
It's not sticking on roads and shit.
No, I don't think it will do. I think the as soon as the players start running around, it'll start melting, all that kind of stuff. My prediction was very close. Essentially, my prediction was this, but I went for Stones instead in terms of the lineup, and I think that personally made a lot of sense given the fact that I think Laporte's a fantastic player. Don't get me wrong, but he can be prone every now and then to the odd brain fart against a physical forward. So I wanted Stones because I think Stones handles people like Antonio really, really well. But I guess Guardiola disagrees. And do you know what? Guardiola gets it more right than any of us would do. So I'm not going to complain about that personally. Any chance do the younger lads get some game time? Of course, mate. If it's the 3-goal buffer is the magic buffer, isn't it? That's it. If you get the 3-goal buffer, then we will see some of the younger players. We know that's how it works. Maybe it's a little bit different for Cole Palmer. He might get on with a 2-goal buffer or something like that if we need a forward because Cole Palmer is a little bit more established than McAtee. But in general, I think there's a chance. There's a chance if things go well. Jerry McCoon's here. Big Jerry energy already in the chat. Let me line up that little bit better there, the super chat thing. Jerry's being Jerry, man. And what more could anyone possibly ask for than Jerry being Jerry? Where's he gone? Super chat. Jerry saying, good morning, kids. 3-1 City. Let's fucking go. Indeed. Do you know what? That's the kind of energy I can get behind. And that's the kind of score I can get behind, given the fact I went for the exact same thing. So, yeah, I'm going for 3-1 too, Jerry. But that's the optimism I like, Jerry. That's what I want to see. 3-1 Man City would be lovely, wouldn't it? I'll take it. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jerry. What's everyone else's predictions, by the way? Is everyone feeling as bold as Jerry is today? That's what I went for in my preview. I think it's going to be a tough 3-1 as well. And what I mean by that, I guess, is that it's the kind of 3-1 where we're going to have to really earn it. Like, I think there'll be 1-0 City, 1-0, 2-1, and then a late third or something as they push forward. That is my prediction there. And Jerry always bringing the energy. Is that Turf Moor? What is? The Spurs game. Oh, was it? I mean, yes, I actually saw photos of Turf Moor. It didn't look good. Nathaniel Nasir going 8-0. I love you, pal. I love you. I don't think it's going to happen. But if you are, Nathaniel, I tell you what, if it's 8-0, I'll buy you a copy of FIFA or something like that. I don't know, because I'll be that happy. Alf's saying, generally don't know what to say. Feeling 2-1. 2-1. You know what? That'd be good. Jerry, more like turf less. Roy, please stop spamming that same question, mate. It's very annoying for everyone else. Also, you got to bear in mind, I don't know the answer. So okay, I'm going to put you in a timeout because you're spamming that question a lot, mate. So come back in 5 minutes and calm down is what I will say. But I don't know the answer to that question. You're timed out because you're very annoying for everyone else in the chat if you just spam. Don't spam. It's the one rule we got in here. I'm sure you're not a bad person. But I personally would have gone for John Stones as well. But Guardiola thinks Laporte deserves it, I guess. I guess it's as simple as that. You'd have to ask Guardiola yourself. I would guess maybe he just fancies the left-footed side, in this instance. But that's what it is. That's what it is, and that's what it's going to be. And for what it's work, Pep McInerney, why isn't Laporte playing? Answer the question or else. It's important to have happy faces. John Stones... I can't even do this. I'm going to stop. But I don't know, man. I would have gone with Stones, but I'm going to guess Stones will play against Aston Villa. He's keeping everyone happy. He's diplomatic. Personally, for me, it is John Stones and Diaz at the moment, but that is how it is. 4-1 or 4-1 to City. I'll take it, FaZe. 4-1 or 4-1 to City. Or 4-2. Okay. It was a typo. I was about to say. West Ham are going to be harder than PSG. Hopefully we take our chances. I'm glad you all didn't hate me for that terrible impression. That's 100% appreciated. It's like, is it important to have happy faces? Guys, guys, it's really important, guys. You have too much hair to be... I do have too much hair, actually. Pet would kill for this little rug I got on my head, wouldn't he? Maybe he wouldn't, actually. He's genuinely... He's nailed it. Incredible. Guys. That's how he says it, doesn't he? Like an little guys. Please stay boldy. Let's go through that team anyway. Let's go through it. Someone actually quickly asked then, the Smoker Monk says, do you think Pep will extend his contract again? He's been pretty happy lately. Well, I'll get the quotes up actually. I'll go over to here. I had another tab going on, but Pep's quotes yesterday were really, really interesting. Let me get his quotes up on the screen. Where are they? They were very positive. I'm finding them on Twitter. Here we go. I'll jump over now. So Pep said, I want to be here at Man City as long as possible. I feel I should get all this up on here, actually. 1 second. I'm editing on the go here. Where's the score thing? There we go. The lineup needs to just pudge over a little bit. Get over there, you. Boom. But yeah, there's Pep's quotes on screen right now. There we go. Got it all good. Pep said, I want to be here at Man City as long as possible, as much as my energy and love is here. And after that, I don't know what will happen. Years ago, I never thought I would be Man City trainer. And when I came, I never thought I'd be here for 6 years. Never. Life dictates your future, so we'll see what happens. He also said, in England, being here, I think I will always be Man City. And if I have to come back, it would be Man City if they want me. I would not trade another club in England apart from this club. That's what you want to hear from Pep, isn't it? That commitment to Manchester City is the kind of shit I want to see. I love it, Pep. Good. I mean, there's a decent chance, I guess. He could extend, he could stay. I mean, it would be lovely, wouldn't it? It'd be genuinely lovely if he did. You never know. The only thing that makes me think he could stay was that... I think in general, if you get some of the young players coming through and they start to establish himself, and Guardiola's such an energetic person. And what I mean by that is look, I'm not Guardiola, so don't for 1 second think I'm trying to compare myself to him. But I sort of relate to the feeling you get when you get a new project. And I'm the kind of person, I need new things to keep me interested and get me going and all that kind of stuff. And Guardiola, I can imagine, is when he's got new players to work with and new ideas. And I can imagine that motivates him a little bit because I can sort of understand what that means. And if we get new players, obviously, Rodri reaching their peak in Cancelo, but then of course Palmer and Foden starting to come through as young academy players, and maybe even McAtee, and maybe we sign a Haaland or Vlahovic or someone like that. I can imagine Guardiola going, I just kind of want to be here for a little bit longer just to guide them because look how much potential he's got. Guardiola is the kind of guy, basically, he doesn't like to see a project unfinished. He will want to get going on it. And if you put some tempting new little thing in front of him, he's like, yeah, I want that. I want to do that. So basically, as Jessica said as well, we keep it interesting at City. It's never boring. So I think Guardiola, he gets no stress from the board in general. They keep it interesting, exciting for him, and he's a constant evolution of players. He gets to do that. That I don't really think it ever gets stale, and I think Guardiola appreciates that. So that is the best bet, in my personal opinion, to keep him around. And as Jerry just said as well in the chat, Haaland is an exciting new project. He's indeed. Samuel GFS just dropping the Pep emojis, which I love to see. We do keep it interesting. Is it still snowing? It's kind of snowing. The snow is going down now. What's my opinion of Ferran Torres going to Barcelona? Yeah, I must admit, I'm going to be honest. At no point over the last 2 months did I sit there going, God, I really wish Ferran was here. And I'm not in a negative way. More just I felt like we didn't really need him. I know he maybe could have done with his goal scoring. But for me, if he wants to go, if a player ever wants to go, let him go as long as it's on our terms. That is my only prerequisite, really, that we get the money that we want. And it's encouraging to hear that we're asking for around 70 million euros, which is about 58 to 60 million or something like that, isn't it? And that's the exact kind of price it should be. He's Spain's golden boy striker right now. He would obviously improve loads at Barcelona. And yeah, that's how it should be. We should be asking for that kind of money. So if he wants to go, cough up the money and he can go. And the silver lining for me is, as much as he's brilliant, is, McAtee, Palmer, they would get more chances, and I can't complain too much about that if he wants to go. Let's go through our lineup then. So obviously it's Ederson in goal. The back four, sort of no surprises really. Maybe the centre-backs were slightly contentious, but Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo, it's a really strong back four. We know that, obviously Walker and Cancelo right now, as I said in my 5 Things Learned video the other day, they're just fucking brilliant. They are a perfect pairing in defence, and I really, really like that. Then of course, Rodri, Bernardo, Gundogan. Some would argue right now it's the most balanced Manchester City lineup possible in terms of the midfield, even with De Bruyne around. It's not hard to argue against that, because that's a very balanced midfield. And then the forward line is just in decent form, no Grealish or Foden, so it sort of picks itself really. Mahrez was brilliant against PSG the other day. Even Sterling had a good game against PSG. And Jesus, obviously you can't really not play a man after that impact off the bench. As good as Zinchenko was in midfield, this is the right call. I got a feeling Jesus will be playing through the middle as well, and I want to see that actually. I want to see him get a chance to play as a striker again, because why the fuck not, man? I know he can be sketchy in front of goal, but the circumstances right now are different. There is no one breathing down his neck for that role. Literally, no one. He's just got false nines. Guerrero's no longer here. So let him see how he thrives or develops. So I guess let's see how he reacts to having that striker shirt, and let's see what he can do. And either way, he deserves a run out as a striker, given how good he was the other day. So it's a good team. I'll go over to West Ham's team, actually. Let's have a look at West Ham's team. I'll jump over to here. West Ham's team, Fabianski, Johnson, Dawson, Zuma, Cresswell. So 4 at the back there. Fabianski, yeah. He's a keeper. He's just Polish, isn't he?
That's a great name.
Nicola likes Fabianski.
That's a great name.
He sounds like something you call a pet, ironically.
Fabianski.
Masuaka, Rice, Souček, good players. 4-0's Benrahma and Antonio. No Jared Bowen. I think it's a little bit more defensive, I would think. No, it's not really. Masuaka, Rice, Souček. It's a very good team. Obviously on the bench as well, they've got Kufal, Diop, Noble, Lanzini, Bowen, Yarmolenko and so on. They got quality. It's a good West Ham side, and I mean, this is controversial, but right now West Ham are a better team than PSG. And what I mean by that is they're a team that actually has a structure and a shape. Individually, of course, they're not better, but these are a harder working team, and they're going to give us more of a Is that a 3 at the back they're doing, by the way? Are they doing 3 at the back there? 5 at the back, sorry. Yeah, I mean, because Masuaka is a left wing back. I was getting mixed up then. So they're going defensive, which is interesting. But as in terms of an actual side, this West Ham side could give us a harder game than PSG. I know PSG have Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, and fuck knows how many quality players. But it's a back 5: Johnson, Dawson, Zuma, Cresswell, Masuaka. Fair play to them. But this team is they're organised, they're structured, they know what they want. They've been playing an awful lot of games though, as Colonel Sanders just said in the chat. Jerry said this is how you could use it. Like, how was your pie? It was Fabianski. I like it. Fabianski. It sounds like a bit fan Dabidozi-esque, which is that's definitely not one for the overseas viewers. It's very a local dialect kind of thing. Please do hit the like button, by the way. But either way, let's get the subscribers up as well, if you don't mind. It's not either way. Let's get the subscribers up. That makes no sense. I'm so close to 60k, as you can see. I only need, quick math, 9,941, which would be really nice. Please do that, if you don't mind. Essentially, they're going to sit back a little bit, which I think kind of slightly plays into our hands. I don't mind them changing their system. I kind of like them changing their system, if that makes sense, because they don't usually play that. So obviously they're still very good sides, so they'll be fine. But I kind of want him to try and adapt to us, because it could actually play into our hands in the end. It might not do. But they don't usually play 5 at the back, do they? The last few weeks they've been playing 4 at the back, so this is a bit different for them. But they're still West Ham. They're still a very good side. The only thing I've got to be worried about is essentially their physicality. Antonio he's a quality player. Can you grab me a drink, please? That's okay. Some juice. Sorry, I forgot to get a drink beforehand. The beautiful wife's being fantastic. Oh, and that reminds me, I've not got my ring on. I forgot to put it on. I have to get out of the shower.
Wow.
Yeah, I just remembered. I haven't. I'm sorry. She's not happy about that. But I just had a shower in my defense. You can see my hair's still wet. So I took it off for that. Didn't take it off. I haven't put it on yet. Sterling's been better lately, says the Smoker Monk, but he still loses the ball all the time. He needs some lessons from Bernardo. He's never going to be the tightest in possession, but he can be better, and hopefully he will be. It's very much a confidence thing. The ring is going on, don't worry. And the juice. Thank you. I'm whole again. It didn't feel right, you know what I mean? I sensed something wasn't right.
Miss it, don't you?
You do miss it, yeah. That's the one thing. Hope United beat Chelsea today, says Funky Sea Guy. As much as I love seeing the worst Manchester club getting battered, we need Chelsea to drop points. Yeah, the draw is what I'd probably emotionally be happy with. I don't fear United, I fear Chelsea. So basically, I kind of hope they sort it out. Why would Moyes drop Bowen? I think they're going more defensive, Travis. They're going more defensive in general, which I don't mind them doing that. They're obviously going to be really, really, really hard to beat today. They'll be really up for it. But, them sitting back is not the worst thing. Them sitting back, I think it invites a bit of pressure. I hope United beat. Yeah. To me, this game is going to be won in midfield. Of course it is. We know that anyway. But really, more than ever today, I do think we'll be really requiring City to be up for it. Bernardo, Gundogan, Rodri. I think they're going to be up for this aggressively. I don't know. Bernardo there wanting to leave because life was a bit grim in Manchester, and today this is. Look at this weather out there. I'm sorry, Bernardo. At least it stopped snowing now anyway. We're only 10 minutes away from kickoff and it stopped snowing, which is slightly reassuring. I've not even looked yet. I've not even looked for a stream yet. That'll be interesting. I'm sure we'll find one. We just need to be tight on set pieces and protect Edison and corners. Big day for Diaz, says Samuel. You're not wrong, mate. Essentially, don't give any silly free kicks away as well. You know those ones where it's just outside the edge of the area so they can whip it in, everyone gets forward. That's the kind of stuff that we don't need. Konduani says, any news on Delap joining the first team? He's just injured, mate. He's injured again, and he's been injured for a while, so he can't get in the first team. He's barely played any football this season because of injuries, so it's really bad luck, unfortunately. So he's nowhere near. How's the weather in Manchester? Cold. It's not snowing anymore, as you can see behind me. I'm in the city centre, so I'm not really far. I'm far away from town. Yeah, from City's ground, by the way. So the weather here is pretty much the weather over there as well. So it's cold. Is the only thing I can say, basically. But they'll warm up outside. I'm gonna start looking for something close to a stream. That'll be interesting to find. I use Total Sport EK, by the way, mainly because I like the fact that it's got EK in it. It's kind of fun. Oh, Naz, it'd be good for Raheem to score today. I went for 3-1, by the way. That 3-1 is my prediction, and I'm going to stick with that. It's weird it's not on TV anywhere today, by the way. At least there's no chance of me being miles behind everyone else because we're all going to be on the same lag, I guess. Put it that way. We'll see how this goes, though. First goal scorer predictions, go in the chat. Let me know. I'm going to go for Gundogan. Gundogan's my first goal scorer. DAZN clutching for Canada. Nice. Oh, Cakey's nowhere near yet, Rondell. He's nowhere near. So you say not on the bench. He's slight and small still. He's not even close to the first team. I need to blow my nose. Could you give me some tissue? Sorry. I know, I'm really asking a lot of her. Whippy says, Gundo answers Jerry. Gabby, Sterling, a lot of people, Electric Shock saying Raz, Diaz header, Jesus first goal scorer. 2-1 Bernardo and Sterling for us, and Benrahma. Everton, Brentford on Sky, but not a top 4 clash. To be honest, I don't think anyone thought it was going to be a top 4 clash, especially with West Ham and stuff. But fair, maybe they could have, but I'd be surprised. I need to blow my nose. I'm sorry. I'll just move off camera. Blow my nose. Is that cold? Samuel saying 3-1, Jesus double, Laporte on a corner, 0 on a free kick. Interesting. A Jesus double. I would love that, man. We're getting so close now. So close. It's a bit of a winter cold. Alex reckons a clean sheet. Mate, Alex, that'd be wonderful. A clean sheet against this time would be easy. I won't be blowing my nose on camera. Don't worry. I'll be taking to going off it. I think it's just a bit tired, to be honest. What stream are you using? I'm on Total Sport EK and having a look around. I've not found one yet. I'll try He's Goal as well in a second. He's Goal is always a decent shout. You can't go wrong with He's Goal. It's usually pretty reliable. Good old He's Goal. Everyone's saying footy bite. We'll see. Your flat must be warm. You know, we've had the heating all day on Neil, so, and also I've got to rep the City. I need some City jumpers, actually. Man City jumpers, you know. That's what I'm going to do. I'll probably buy some Man City jumpers when we're in the house, because I reckon it'd be a lot colder. Why would they stream Brentford and Everton are going to end up having a boring 0-0? I mean, they choose him a while ago, don't they? They probably thought that might be a really interesting game, but it isn't, and it wasn't, so joke's on them. Portuguese broadcasting, His Goal is alright. I struggle to listen when it's not English commentary. Not in a bad way, it's just it distracts me an awful lot. So I can't do that, unfortunately. I'll have to find something. Yeah, that's the one thing to consider as well. These bastards took our Caraboa progress, as Max has pointed out. I mean, surely that's got to be a motivation. I mean, if that isn't a motivation, what the hell is what is? You know what I mean? Like, that should be enough for any of us. I mean, we have to turn up for this game. I think we will as well, for what it's worth. I think we will. I'm looking forward to this game. It's going to be a real battle, but I think it should be fun. It should be fun. They'll be up for it. Every single one of them is going to be up for it. The only thing is, obviously, is how we react after the PSG game, because that was a tiring game. You know, it was at home and so on, but maybe it could be the energy drags us through and all that kind of stuff. But we'll have to see. Jesus gonna bang today. What a saying. You go for it, Jesus. You have a good day, man. You have some good fun. Nathan saying, I say 2-1 City. Jesus double with a Cancelo double assist. Antonio goal with a Benrahma assist. Oh, I think it's like I prefer the English commentary because obviously I'm multitasking here with all the editing and so on going on. So sometimes it does alert me to stuff. It's just useful to hear. Are you rooting for United today? Of course I am, unfortunately. Like, Chelsea dropping points is more important than United. I mean, the Solskjaer banter era is over, innit? So right now, I do obviously want Chelsea to drop points. Like, yeah, that's it, unfortunately. I have to, like, City's interests are great. As much as I love United getting battered at all opportunities, City's interests are greater than United's pain in my personal eyes, you know. So I definitely I'll be very happy if Chelsea drop points. I know it makes United fans happy, but you know what? I can live with that. Would you like to see a City legend as a coach? If they earn it, Colonel, you know, like, definitely. We've already got a City legend as a coach now. Guardiola's earned it. Maybe Vinny one day or something like that. I reckon Gundogan would be a good coach one day, maybe. But I'm not sure if he has the... Maybe not. I think he's going to be like an Arteta kind of coach. I think you need a bit of fire. Who could be a good coach in the current team? We say Ruben, but I don't know if he's got the nuance. He's doing someone with a little bit of fire who gets going, but also he knows how to be calm and knows how to speak to players like humans. Because I think Ruben's pure intensity. The thing is, he's only quite young. Rodri's a decent shout. Yeah, I can totally imagine Rodri on the sidelines being really tough and physical and aggressive and passionate. Because he's quite passionate, Rodri, isn't he? But also, he's intimidating as well. He's 6'3", so Fernandinho maybe as well. Gundogan has the intelligence. I wonder if he has the... the best coaches are just fiery. You think of all the best coaches, the fiery, and Gundogan doesn't seem to... I'm not sure if he has that, but he definitely will be a very good coach one day, Gundogan. I think Rodri's a good shout, because Rodri's obviously very intelligent. He's very calm. He's physical. He's aggressive. He's an imposing person as well. You need an imposing manager sometimes, and like Guardiola is tough as fuck. He's tough as fuck, and he's obviously really, really intelligent, and you have to have that balance. So that's why, yeah, I reckon. Oof, Neymar's just got a really bad injury. My stream's just showing Neymar getting fouled, and that looks like a proper ankle done-in thing. Did anyone else see that on the stream? Didn't know Rodri was living in student commodity. I think he's living in roughly... I reckon he's probably got a nicer flat now, if I'm being honest. I don't think he lives literally a student flat, because he'll be a good student flat, if that makes sense, near an area where it's like Salford or something like that, but he'll have a nice flat. I'm not far from kickoff now. I just saw my streams reassuringly just showed Man City West Ham in the corner. I was there thinking, please don't not do this. Zabba would be a great coach. Tactically, Zabba, I don't know what he's going to be like individually. But either way, City versus West Ham. It is an important game. This, of course, it is. Liverpool were fantastic yesterday. We've got to look at the context. We need to do our bit to hope that United do their bit, because obviously we do need Chelsea to drop points. Liverpool didn't drop any points yesterday. I'll get the Premier League table up now. Let's have a look where we are. I'll get it on screen right now. This is undeniably important. So here's the Premier League table. 1 second. There's the Premier League table currently. Liverpool on 28, we're on 26. If we win today, of course, you go up to 29. You never know. United might do us a favour and take some points off Chelsea. Then all of a sudden, we're in a very, very good position. We really could do with not slipping up here today. It doesn't make anything impossible, but it would obviously be a massive, massive blow for Man City. So we need we just need to be on it. We need to be on it. And I'm sure we will be. We are close now to kick off. 2 minutes away. A lot of very cold-looking blues in the stands there. This is going to be fun. Big game, this. Big game. Difficult game, I reckon, but a big game. Come on, City. So now essentially, I'm looking around now just to see which one is the least furthest behind, stream-wise. That's all you can do at this point. I'm on Total Sports list. Yeah, we do win the title, Bill ABC team, but obviously we're not going to win every single game because that's not even possible. So, it's an easy way of looking at it, but no team wins every game in a row from here on out to the end of the season. So, I don't think we can think about that, unfortunately, pal. But it's in our hands, which is good to know. Come on, City, anyway. Come on, City. Let's see how this goes. Either way, these streams definitely going to be behind by a good minute or two. Just making sure I've got something to watch. Got a couple of things at work. Come on, City. Make sure you turn your Man City. Yeah, I won't be looking at my phone for this because that'll get us ahead of us. Has anyone's stream kicked off yet? If it has, let me know. If it has, DM me. Come on, man. Come on, man. Not kicked off yet for anyone's stream. I'm watching it on I'm just on Total Sport EK, so I'm not going to be answering that question all day because we'd be here forever. But right now I'll answer it. People in the chat will be able to help you. I kind of wish the sound's gone there for some reason. There we go. We're about to be underway. About to be underway. Come on, City. Come on, City. I don't mind Moyes, but I want him to suffer today. Is this actual game actually late? Anyone saying it started, is that because you watch it on TV or watching it via stream? And if you're watching it via stream, please DM me on Twitter. Taking the knee for me at this bit. We're underway anyway. Come on, City. Come on, City. That is a wintry looking football pitch, isn't it? It really is, man. It really is. But I'll take it. All over him. Needs to be all over him. It looks so wintry. I love it. I presume everyone who said it's... are you guys watching it on TV? Jerry, I've just seen that stream you sent me. Cheers, mate. I'm going to check it now. Which one do you click, Jerry? So many, Jerry. They're all the same time as me, Jerry, for what I can see, mate. Yeah, they're actually behind the one I'm watching. I'm going to guess anyone who's ahead of me is watching it on TV, not via stream, because I can't find anything faster than this. Anyway, we're 2 minutes in. City keeping the ball nicely. Don't worry, mate. Mahrez is a false 9. Okay, that's interesting. Now that'll switch around. What they'll do is they'll move it around a little bit, and every now and then they'll change it, won't they? Okay, so I'm not the only one. It's not. I guess we're all. It's on days like this, by the way, when we're looking for streams because he's not on TV. Just have to accept there's going to be a bit of deviance in time and all that kind of stuff. It is what it is. I think Jesus will end up in the middle, by the way, for what it's worth. They'll rotate around. What they do is they start one way, then 10 minutes later they switch it up. Nakamura's done really well there. They're very confident side, West Ham, you can see. Fair play to him. Moyes has done a really good job there. He's a good coach, to be fair to Moyes. He's a good coach. They are defensive here, though, as Jax just said. 5 defenders and 2 defensive midfielders. You don't blame him for what it's worth. Oh, they're giving the ball away there high up the pitch. Great ball from Jesus. Oh, still nearly onto it. Legand, I'll put my stream now, by the way, in the chat if anyone wants to watch at the same time as me. So if anyone wants to watch at the same time as me, I'll put my stream in the chat. This is the stream I'm watching if anyone wants to watch at the same time as me. Okay? I've just put it in the chat now. And I think it'll be ahead of yours, Legan, for example, so you can catch up a bit. There you go, Brian. No worries, Robbie. Come on, City, anyway. Come on. I tell you what, a Sunday today, like, this is my last ever Sunday at this flat. I need... Bill, ABC TV, I know, mate. Optus is a TV channel, though, isn't it? We can't really do anything about that, mate. Can't catch up. We haven't got that TV channel over here in the UK, Optus, so there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. It's mad, isn't it, how every game in the UK is just not shown. Where you go over everywhere else in the world, it is. It's just such a weird decision. Gotta be stronger there, Mahrez. Mahrez through the middle seems a bit odd to me, but we'll see. Joris, I wouldn't be surprised if they're all back for next weekend. KDB's COVID, and he's a little bit symptomatic, apparently. He's lost his taste and stuff, so... I don't think he'll be back midweek, KDB, because I wouldn't be surprised if he's a little bit off still. But it'll be probably the weekend after, presuming he tests negative. And Foden and Grealish are back in training as well, so it's just a bit too early for them. So maybe Aston Villa, which is not too bad. Antonio's so confident right now, isn't he? Oh! He did really well there, Antonio. He's nearly found Benrahma, for fuck's sake, man. Jerry, I'm not too worried about that yet, mate, Jerry. I mean, there's some anecdotal reports that he might be even a bit milder, fingers crossed. Because it infects a different way. We'll see, we'll see. Goddamn variants and all that, but we'll have to see. That's a lot of money, Legan, isn't it? Bloody hell. I mean, my stream's alright. MCFC okay too. I presume we're roughly at a similar time, mate, so... Come on, City, indeed, Mark. Come on, City. There's always a decent shot from Walker. Bloody hell, how high are you compared to me? What are you watching, Mr. Yes? Oh, there, I've just seen it. Oh, not bad effort. I love it when Kyle lines it up. It's all good. That was a Fabianski save, it was indeed. Long, it's been alright so far. West Ham had a decent moment, to be fair. Actually, one decent moment where Benrahma couldn't control it after Antonio made a bit of space, but... Sorry, I'm a little bit sniffly today. It's such a wintry day, isn't it? Such a wintry day. West Ham are going to be such a threat on the counter. Antonio, as soon as he can get up his head up and run. I love Antonio's career, by the way. It's a wholesome career, isn't it? The way he's worked his way up. Yeah, John's right. Been dominant, but not overly creative. Whereas West Ham had one dangerous counter. It was a dangerous counter as well. Thankfully, their touch let them down. I can imagine, Mark. Yeah, we'll be there next week. So that'll be fun. We're down tomorrow. I'm down at the house tomorrow to get the internet installed. And I'll be fighting in the snow, probably. We're going to need to buy, Nicola, some snowshoes. Relatively flat start so far. Sure we will, Mark. Sure we will, mate. You too. Viet Minh, don't you dare say that about Rice. I don't want to see any Rice action today. Ollie, I mean, the bench it's not the world's strongest, is it, the bench? But you know what? It's still a strong bench overall. You know, a lot of teams would kill to have our bench. even with the academy players on, because they're high level academy players. I don't mind seeing we can bench every now and then, because look, I remember I grew up with 5 players on the bench. You know, some people grew up with 3 players on the bench, so I'm used to that, like having the smaller ones, and I like seeing academy players there. So you know, I can't complain too much. Oh, unlucky, Jesus put it out. So I don't mind occasionally the bench being a bit loose, because once again you get academy players on there, and the first team should be enough to win this anyway. It should be. And we know as well we need a forward who can put Gundogan as a false 9, you know. And exactly as Lagan said, how many teams have Scott Carson on the bench? It's interesting that we're only using 8 of the subs at the moment. Academy teams are really stretched as well in terms of injuries, so it's a shame, because you feel like if Adozi or Delat were fit and playing regularly, they'd probably be on the bench too. They probably would be, but unfortunately not. I'll put my stream again there. That's the stream I'm watching. I'll put it in the chat for you. Don't stand up too much there, Kyle. Good side, West Ham, aren't they? They have a real purpose when they go forward. Big header from Diaz. They move it really nicely. Oh, it's a good cross from Masuaku there. Yeah, they're looking good. They're looking good, West Ham. That's a confident team. Look how confident their players are on the ball at the moment. They just move it around so comfortably. That's a team just, yeah, at the very best. Yeah, John's right. They have a very good mixture of like physicality and technical ability. The likes of Benrahma and so on, and Bowen, of course, and Souček and Rice. They're technical, but they're also strong as fuck. It is like his old Everton sides a little bit, but more modernised. Yeah, it wouldn't be good, Robbie. The thing is, obviously, when they're running around, unless you're Edison, there'll be some of the warmest people in the stadium, won't they? Bernardo just spinning about. Round, round, baby, round, round. Ah, come on, Mahrez. Why is Mahrez in the centre? I don't want Mahrez in the centre as a striker. You can't hold it up. Oh, Laporte. He turned him so easily there. So easily. You got to do better than that, Laporte. This is what I mean. This is why I wanted Stones against him. That was really poor. Mahrez does look through the middle. That's not where I'd have Mahrez, because he's against physical centre-backs. Put Jesus through the middle, put Mahrez on the right. Put him where he should be. Genuinely, the port was non-existent then, man. Good player, but at the moment, he's not in good form. Interesting pass as well there from the centre-back. Was it Walker? Yeah, the away fans are always pretty much noisy, just fair to them. West Ham fans are good as well. It's going to be a really tough game, AS. I mean, that weather is a massive lever as well, isn't it? It's snowy out there, as you can see behind me as well on the camera. I think I'd rather play it in snow, though, than pissing it down in rain, I think. What a ball. What a ball from Cancelo to Bernardo. Kind of like pushed Bernardo down a bit then, didn't it? All right. He's just too strong for him, wasn't he? He pushed him down a little bit, didn't he? You wouldn't be wanting it as a penalty if it was the other way around, to be fair. Yes, I don't think so, mate. I don't think it will, personally. I might be wrong, though. Thank you, Satsuma. I'm obviously trying to highlight it, not because it's an ego trip, because it's member for 10 months, just saying you're handsome. Someone just used their member 10-month fee just to say you're handsome. He's like, Nicola, thank you so much. Cheers, Satsuma. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being a member for 10 months as well. I'm glad I am handsome. It's very nice. Oh, who was that? Fucking hell, so close. So close. Who was it? Laporte. He's headed it. Is it come off the post? It's come off the post. That would have been so unwarranted. It would have been lovely as well, given the fact that, you know, we've not been anywhere near the better team here. We wouldn't have deserved that at all. That would have been good, wouldn't it? That would have been good. Go on, Mahrez! Yes! Come on! I told you should be playing as the number 9. Is he offside? Fuck's sake, man. I jumped about for nothing. He is onside, for fuck's sake. I look like a tit now, don't I? It's offside, isn't it? Jerry, let's fucking go. Sorry, Jerry. Nothing. Absolutely nothing, Jerry. I'm sorry, mate. Lucky. Jerry, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. But unfortunately, it was wasted. It was wasted. It was offside by the looks of it. I'm definitely going to be unlisted in this video. If we lose 1-0. Balls. Nice finish from Morris, to be fair to him. That'll put a little bit of nerves under West Ham. It's Man City, yes, so I would not be surprised if it does have a weird feeling. So we do. We just pretty much only do weird feelings, don't we? That might have settled us a little bit, though. You know what I mean? Yes, hit the like button, everyone. Go for it. He came off a City player electric shock. I'm pretty certain he did. Well, we put the ball in the net once, and we hit the post before that. So you know that's you know, it's an encouraging sign a little bit. Thank you, Shia. Really appreciated. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, mate. It's going to be loads and loads of more content, by the way, coming up as soon as I get settled in the new house. Oh, nice. Gundogan going for the overhead kick there. It was a good finish. It was. Gundonaldo. I like it. Please do hit the subscribe button as well. So close. 60k. Getting closer. Thank you so much, Jason. Appreciate it, mate. My only worry is the internet speeds aren't going to be the same as they are in Manchester when I'm moving rurally, so that'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting. AS, to be honest, mate, I don't see United getting a result. I think Chelsea will win quite comfortably. I hope I'm wrong, because I want Chelsea to drop points, but I can see them winning genuinely easily. I don't think anything Rangnick. Has Rangnick even started coaching them yet? He's not even joined yet, has he, yet, officially? No, he's not. Like, everyone knows it's going to happen. Has he joined yet? Has it been announced? So, honestly, that's a genuine question. Maybe Mystics have had so much on. And Robbie, I've not watched that interview, but that would not be surprise me at all. Gundogan as a coach would be lovely. He's going to be a very good coach. Would he be a good manager? Remains to be seen, but he'll be good. It's Carrick for today. Yeah, no, they're not going to win. There's not much in that from Jesus. DGM1, I'm good, mate. How are you? You okay? Ragdick. The hell, man. So childish. Funny, though. Nah, there's nothing. Ollie, don't worry. There's nothing wrong with wanting Chelsea to drop points. I never want United to win, but Chelsea dropping. He's miles off there, surely. Yeah, he looks miles off for Mahrez. No, it's funny, Mark. Good to hear DJ1. Oh, he wasn't miles off actually in the end. He was only half a yard. A little bit earlier, and he's on. He's through. A lot of space through the middle as well. I don't think this will last for ages. In terms of like Mahrez through the middle, I think eventually we'll change it. I don't know, John. I don't know if they were. I won't go out anywhere. There's loads of quotes. Some read like he wanted to stay. Some read like he was thinking about going, and he was being sentimental. It was really hard to tell. But he's got another year left after this, hasn't he? Am I right in saying that? He's got another year left. Is Mahrez on the right now? Yeah, there we go. I was just saying he won't last forever, and literally half a minute later, he's back through the middle. Jesus. Go on, Joao. Ooh, Bernardo, a little flick. That weather looks horrible to play football in. Ivan Toney scored for Brentford. Benrahma with a decent effort there, actually. It's a good save, Edison. That it was a solid save. It was right down his throat, but there's a nice penalty, by the way, by Ivan Toney. It's showing it on screen. Dylan, with this link, this is the last time watching it, Dylan. There's your answer, mate. I put the link again where I'm watching it if you want to copy me. United are 10th right now. I hope it doesn't stay that way after today. Could have gone to Mahrez there, Gundogan. You kind of don't mind him having a shot, but he should have probably gone out to Mahrez. Yeah, he really should be going to Mahrez there, massively. That should be going to Mahrez. Because if he drills it to Mahrez, if he can, it's hard to do. It takes out the fullback. I don't think he's realised quite how free Mahrez is. Rice nearly went through Rodri there. Robbie talking about Arsenal and serious props, how well they've done. Yeah, Arsenal look a good side again, actually, don't they? I'm not sure if they've got the they haven't got the quality, I don't think, to challenge the top teams at the moment, but best of the rest is not a bad place to aim for. And right now, they're playing some nice football. Imagine Newcastle go down, by the way. be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. It would be kind of funny. The richest club in the world in the Championship. Oh, Diaz, man. Yeah, Arsenal are good, but as Stephenson said, they got spanked by Liverpool. No, I don't think they'll be bothered by the Chilwell injury. Marcos Alonso will play, and he's done all right for them, hasn't he? So I can't really see massive. I mean, he's been injured for a little bit of time. He's been a couple of injuries recently, hasn't he? And Alonso's been playing, and he's don't like the guy, but he does all right for them. So I can't really see it massively affecting them personally. Yeah, it is fair to Funky C guy there in the chat. You're going to be that forever, mate. It is a young team for Arsenal. Smith Rowe and obviously Saka and so on, and the Martinelli, some really good young players. Some players still bedding in like Ramsdale and Ben White and Lokonga as well, really good player. Yeah, like they've got a good squad. I agree actually. I didn't think Howe was a good appointment. I don't rate Howe as much as everyone else personally. I don't know why. I don't. I think he's not. I think he had a decent little thing at Bournemouth, but I don't think he was that good. Hello, Renners. I'm all good, man. How are you? And as always, I agree. Fuck Marcos Alonso. A monster of a person. He should be in prison. I agree. Should be. I'm good, Renners. Are you alright, pal? Good to see you. This game's a bit of a war of attrition, isn't it? No, he's offside. He's offside. There's a few balls over the top to be made there with some good runs. Sterling was offside from that. Oh, you're working a lot, Renners. Oh, it's just how it is, man. Well, if you want to jump on, by the way, the fan view live afterwards, Renners, you can fancy your chat. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. They weren't that good, yeah. I'm with you, Olawesi. I don't think they were that good, this Bournemouth side. I just don't think they were. I think they played some alright football, but there was very little to it. No names on the back of my shirt. I always keep it playing these days. I kind of personally stopped doing that when I was a little bit younger. I don't blame anyone who does it, but... Nice football. Very nice football. Oh, look here, Raz. Nice football, that. Nice football. Pep's head must be freezing. It really is. He needs a good old beanie hat. I want to see Guardiola in a beanie hat. Yeah, he did do well to bring him through the leagues. I agree, that Negredo. What are you doing, Laporte, man? What's he doing? What is Laporte doing? That's so rash. He's just missed the ball. That could have been a pen, that. Take him off, man. This is why I said. He's not in the best form at the moment, Laporte. I'm genuinely not confident with him at the moment. This is why I felt genuinely like he doesn't seem to handle it, does he? It has to be Stones for me, genuinely. Has to be Stones for me at the moment. The partnership doesn't look comfortable at all. I mean, he's got himself suspended next game anyway, so he's not playing. To me, it is Stones. I mean, there's a partnership. Stones and Diaz is a better partnership. I don't mind Diaz on the left as well either. I think he's pretty good on that side. Pep won't be happy though. Yeah, Shriversan, they're a good side. West Ham, I mean, they've earned. I mean, so far this game's been pretty level. It's been. I can't deny it. You know, like, I can't say City deserve much more than them at the moment. You know, like it's been. Yeah, it's been pretty even. 200 people watching. Let's get to 200 likes if you don't mind. It helps support this video. Hit the like button and subscribe button if you don't mind. Bring back the bromance. Yeah, the Stias or the Dones or whatever. John. It's a proper partnership. Yeah, I agree. It's regardless of how we get the win today. Is it hard to play in the snow? It isn't easy to play in the snow. Put it that way. It's cold. It's in your eyes. It's freezing. It's not easy. Put it that way. It bites, doesn't it? Pitch gets slippier, you know. Hello, Andy. Where's Easing Wolves? Never heard of it, but I hope you enjoyed your break, mate. And also, yeah, as people pointed out, the vision's harder in the snow. Benrahma's good, isn't he? He is like a clone of Mahrez, isn't he, on the other foot? Mangala would love it, Big Quim. He'd love it. He'd love this game, Mangala. I think Stones is better physically. I really think he is. Nah, Yusuf, there's no chance it's being called off. I mean, I'm only around the corner. It's not. It looks heavy on the pitch, but it won't stick with the players around and stuff. So I don't think it will. It is bloody wintry though, isn't it? It really is. Game's kind of just coasting by at the moment. Not a lot happening. We haven't really been massively involved, and I do want to see a little bit more creativity going forward because it looks bloody cold there. Yeah. Yaya Tori sounds going around. Good ball. Yes! Just! Is it? Yeah! Gundogan with the first goal. I'm pretty certain I called that. Come on, City. Come on. That's kind of come out of nowhere, hasn't it? There we fucking go. Didn't I say Gundogan? I'm pretty certain I did say Gundogan. I'll fucking take that, though, today. Boom. Oh, that eased the nerves a little bit. Who's that ball? Is it Cancelo? Cancelo out to Mahrez. I didn't even see it because of the pixels in the snow as well. I was there like, where's the ball gone? Honestly, I did not even see the goal because of the bloody snow. All the pixels and low quality blended together. Mahrez assist. A tap-in. Did I say he's going out to score last? Alright then, I'll take it. I'll take it either way. I'll take it. 1-0 City. Come on. I tell you what, that goal could be absolutely huge. Tap-in. We're the best in the world, that, you know. We're the best in the world at getting it out wide. Getting it out wide and putting it across. And I will absolutely take that right now. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. That's a big goal, that, you know. A really big goal. It's like it's massive. Come on, man. Come on. Gundogan, man. That art of ghosting into the air and all that kind of stuff. That is a big result. That's a big goal. There's not many better at that. There's not many better than that Gundogan. It's getting me editing up to date. Come on. Come on. It's all you want to see, isn't it? All you want to see. A bit of Jerry energy. Let's fucking go, Whippy. Jazz hands. Come on, City. Come on. Come on. Come on, City. This game's massive, you know. I get through this one. This is one of the ones I've been worried about, especially given the fucking weather. Jerry always bringing the jazz hands and the energy. Oh, yeah, I just remembered. It was Nicola who said that, wasn't it? Jazzy Gundogan scored. Do you remember Jazzy Gundogan? She's smiling like, I remember that.
I'm listening to jazz right now.
She's listening to jazz right now, actually, Nicola. There we go. Jazzy, that's my wife for you. She's sat in a dressing gown, listening to jazz, working away. She's a legend. You're a legend. You're all legends as well. I'm happy about that. I'm very happy. It's very hard to... By the way, shouldn't they be using an orange ball? Is it just me? The ball's really hard to see. The snow looks heavier. It is getting heavier. That's why. I love how I can check out the window and see the snow getting heavier. I'm going to have a look outside now. Oh, it's starting to stick outside. It really is starting to stick outside. We need the orange ball. That is a high-vis ball, you're saying? Really? They haven't got an orange ball? I am struggling to see. I'm genuinely struggling to see. Oh, it's through. I didn't know where that went. Did that go in or not? I literally could not see. I'm blind. I can't see what's going on. Can anyone like get and talk to him and go like, guys, we can't see the ball? Like the pixels for me, it's just look at the ball trails. It's so hard to see. Why don't they like colourful balls anymore? There we go. There's a quote out of context for you. You can see the snow in my window. Yeah, I mean, that is the snow right there behind it. That's how heavy it is. Look how heavy it is, Nicola.
I know.
Look at the pitch on here now. It's just white. Look at that.
I'm not going to be able to get to them.
Nope. I bet that's the devil. No, I bet that's them saying it. Yeah, the plaster's just texted me and telling Nick. He said, we did all the preparation work now. We're back on Wednesday, Thursday to finish. Okay. Perfect. That is the plasterer, by the way. That's good news.
Do we need you to respond to him? Because he might want something.
I'll text him half time. Oh, Jesus, man. Have a look at that off the line. Oh, that's really good defending. That's a good effort from Jesus, to be fair. Like, Jesus has done nothing wrong. That's just incredible defending, isn't it? Yeah, Jesus, unlucky. I'm getting cold just looking at it. I mean, that's just world-class defending. Fair play. I'm honestly, because like, has anyone else got like 7 pixels and they're staring at it going? So our plaster is like up at the house in Ramsborough, and I think they've left early just because of the snow. I wouldn't be surprised if they all get trapped. Oh, that is like a high colourful ball. I can't even see it. It looks white in the... I tell you what, football in the snow is fucking class, isn't it? It is orange, I know. I just saw the ball and I was like, the ball is a coloured ball. You can't even see that, can you? I couldn't see the ball either then as well. Literally no joke, no idea. No, the ball isn't white. Like, it literally... Guys, please do hit the subscribe button and the like button if you don't mind. This is welcome to the north. This is the north, man, for you. We're gonna live here. We're gonna live like in areas where the snow's even worse than that. That's gonna be fun. Nicola, you might not be able to get to work tomorrow.
Huh?
You might not be able to get to work tomorrow. And I might...
It's not going to stay that bad.
Maybe we'll see.
It's probably best, yeah, for fast.
Someone, Kathleen in the comments said, Rami is an overcoat colder than Manchester, as my mum used to say. An overcoat colder. It is. You're right, Kathleen. It's one more big coat colder.
I've just ordered a new coat because mine's not good.
Oh, Nicola's just ordered a new coat, she's just said. That's news to me.
No,
You went for it earlier?
yeah, earlier.
I didn't know. Nicola's ordered a new coat. It's always colder in Scotland. It is indeed. Scotland's one of the best places in the world. The problem is genuinely, is the snow settling at half time. Because right now the pitch is active, the players are on it, it keeps it a little bit, but 15 minutes of that. 15 minutes of this now. Good ball. I love how the pitch looks like one of those little pass maps you see all the time. Nice football. Yeah, we can see the passing like angles. Go on! Ah, oh, you hit the crossbar. You should have passed it. Riyad, man, Segundo, return the favour. I mean, this guy, yeah, I'm with Johnny actually. Love these games like this because I can't see the ball. Where's it gone? This is cracking fun. And same Jack. I mean, you can slightly see where the passes go because we get like, oh, nice from Gundogan. All of a sudden, the ball is somewhere else. I'm like, where's it gone? Nice football. We're playing well here, by the way. Look at this weather. My dad's there today, the steward. I didn't AS. I saw where the ball went, so it must have hit the crossbar. Leicester winning 3-1. Go on, Riyad. He's giving the ball away. Good on you, Brian. We consider going back to Sky for our honeymoon, actually. Oh, yeah, this is so hard to follow. Yeah, I can imagine. Jerry's saying it's getting hard to see the ball on TV. You're watching probably in 1080p or 4K. We're watching it on like a 380p stream or whatever. And I tell you what, there's not enough pixels. Long range shots are not a bad idea, by the way. This is cracking fun. I love it. Spot the World competitions. I do indeed. I remember them. I used to play it. I love how straight the lines are with the passes. It's really good fun. Yeah, if we were wearing a white kit today, we'd just disappear. If you look about it, if you squint a little bit, you don't see the ball. It just looks like they're all dancing. Interpretive dance. I kind of like it. It's kind of pretty, actually. Oh, I'm very glad for the kit contrast today because I'd be struggling a lot because I'm slightly colourblind. I'm glad also they're wearing blue shorts today as well. They'd have no midriff. The groins just disappeared into the ether. No one wants that, do they? Disappearing ether groins. That's a weird sentence. No one's ever said that ever before. There he is, AS. Yeah, that's a good shout. AS said, like, I want to... Wait, Mike said, I want to see a helicopter view of the pitch and see how different it is each end. Look at all the pass lines on our end. They've not even been out of their half. They've not even been out of their half for ages now. We've really stepped it up here. Apparently, guys, it's actually a colourful ball. Apparently, the ball is yellow. I can't see that. Cannot see a thing. I forgot, is your name Stephen or Michael? It's Stephen, mate. Michael's my dad's name, actually. And my middle name. Weird.
Hey, don't give away too much information.
I'm just mad that the ball's yellow and you just cannot see that at all. It needs to be like a dark orange, doesn't it? Look at that pitch. Look at City's pitch compared. I love it.
Oh, it is sticking.
Sorry?
It is sticking now.
It's sticking now, yeah. Well, we just saw it on the pitch then. City's side of the pitch compared to theirs, it's just literally... Edison could build a snowman. That would be quite fun. I mean, that to me is ultimate, like, piss take if your keeper just starts rolling a snowman. I kind of want that, to be honest. I kind of want Edison to build a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Yeah, is the answer, always. Should always be the answer. Right? I'm not wrong, am I? Let's be honest. If anyone asks that question, the answer should always be yes. That's what I want. I just want Edison to build a snowman. I had to tweet that, by the way. There we go, half time. That was that was an awful lot of fun. I kind of enjoyed that. I'm not gonna lie. That was a weird game of football, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. It was kind of mad, but kind of fun at the same time. Let me just tweet out. Like, I genuinely just want an Edison snowman. Let me just do a tweet for the link for people to come and... Can you do us a favour and retweet it? Get your halftime thoughts in here. Alright, I'm just tweeting that out. This could be in danger of being cancelled this, you know. Right, they got the snowplows out. Look at them coming out on the pitch. They're doing a good job here, to be fair. He's looking green already. That's pretty impressive. Right, City 1-0 at half-time. That was a really kind of good half of football. I kind of enjoyed that. Like, genuinely enjoyed it. It was odd. It was a strange game of football. I only saw about 20 minutes of it, I'm being honest, because the snow made it almost impossible. But I think against a very difficult team, it's been a pretty decent half, actually. Like, obviously West Ham have had the moments, mainly through Laporte having a few absolute brain farts, unfortunately. But ultimately, City have been good. Like, since we got the goal, which I mean, I'm not sure necessarily like we deserved it in the sense that we were all over them. But after that, we've been the better team. So it was relatively even. Got the goal, and then to be honest, they didn't get out of their half at all. And I think this is where our technical ability really kind of comes into play. They haven't quite got the composure on the ball when they get it, and the fighting in the snow as well. I mean, I'm looking behind me now. It's literally snowing. Like I'm not even far away from the Etihad, and it is a winter wonderland out there. It really genuinely is. But it's fun, man. It's fun. What does everyone reckon? I think we deserve to go more than West Ham. I think that's probably true, Robbie. I think at the point when we got the goal, I wouldn't say... I think it was relatively even. But since then, it's been Man City. And definitely can't complain. We've warranted it. It doesn't feel like a smash and grab. I'd say City probably just about deserve to be ahead. Turbo saying, Stephen, I love this game. I enjoy it as well. Laporte has been ropey. That's something I would say. I've got the stats here on OneFootball, so download OneFootball, of course. Go to my previous video, download OneFootball. So far, City's shots 13 to their 2. I did not realise it's been that one-sided in terms of shots. 30% possession for West Ham, 69.5 for Man City. So 70% possession, basically. It's really impressive. We've had 13 shots and 5 shots on target. We're lucky not to score a second, I reckon. Mahrez hitting the post. Laporte obviously hitting the post as well. Jesus wonderfully cleared off the line, to be fair. I can't remember who it was, but either way, it was a really good bit of defending off the line. They can't say, I can't say that we haven't deserved this so far. We've been decent. We've made, in terms of passes, 368 to their 158. It's been a good half of football. It's been a fun half of football. And as other people have pointed out, it's been kind of memorable as well. I don't mind games like this where they're a bit interesting. The West Ham players were running out of breath on the snow. They probably were as well. That clearance off the line was brilliant. Does anyone remember the Bally and Ice game in the Spurs in the 60s? I wasn't alive, mate, but I think I've seen footage of it. So, yeah. Raz has been class so far. I think Sterling's playing well too. What I like about it is that Sterling genuinely is playing well, like Sterling looks like a part of the team now that's actually functional and useful. Like he's found a bit of form and he's involved again. And that's only good news for us, man. Like Sterling finding his form and so on. That's good news. But West Ham, I've got to give them a bit of credit. They've gone really defensive. But overall, you can tell that even though obviously they're inferior to Man City in terms of overall quality, that's not an insult, it's just probably true. I would say in general, you can see their quality, you can see their confidence. We're watching now them trying to clear the pitch. I can see it. But you can see that that West Ham right now are clearly a good team. Laporte has been our weakest link today, unfortunately. I said beforehand in my preview and that I wanted Stones to play because I feel like Stones always handles physical forwards better. He seems to relish those games, and Laporte at the moment he's got mistakes in him. He's genuinely got mistakes in him. It's frustrating me a little bit. He's lost his form. I don't think he's a shit player, but at the moment he's not playing particularly well. And I think our two best centre-backs are Diaz and Stones. And if Laporte at the moment is no better than a 7 out of 10, sometimes good, sometimes poor, whereas the Diaz and Stones are both at least an 8 at the moment, So to me, they are a partnership. And I suspect Laporte, well, he's played himself out of the next game anyway due to suspension. So I suspect actually out of form and suspended, he's probably going to be out for a few games now, personally. I wouldn't be surprised if Guardiola parks him on the bench for 3 or 4 games. And do you know what? It kind of would be warranted. It would be warranted. He's got to be a little bit less sloppy than that. Sterling has 1 goal in 12 games. I mean, that's not true. He scored in his last 3 games back-to-back. If you're saying Premier League games, fair enough. But you're also ignoring the fact that he scored in his last 3 games in a row there, Stu. I don't know why you'd do that. It's a bit odd, but I still do want Ederson to build a snowman, by the way. That's literally, I've never wanted anything more in football. Literally, it's all I want. I want Ederson on the floor building a snowman, and I want him there doing snow angels. There's nothing more I could want in football than that. Or, do you know what? If someone doesn't throw a snowball at someone today, they're getting snow wrong. And in that instance, I'm saying, stop getting snow wrong. Like, you have to throw snowballs. I need a slow motion shot of a steward jokingly throwing a snowball at a fan or something like that. Or my dad's a steward, so if anyone can hit my dad with a snowball, you're more than welcome. I would take it. He's there somewhere. Probably freezing his arse off. And Mum, if you're somehow watching this, make sure he's got a hot toddy waiting for him when he gets back. He's going to need it. Oh, yes. John, you're right. I need Ederson hitting Pep with a snowball. I want to see. I'm going to have to tweet at some of this as well. To be honest, I'll be really disappointed if I don't see any snowball action. That's all I want. I want to see some whimsical snowball action. That's all I want. That's all I want, man. It's not too much to ask for, is it? It's not too much to ask for. Yeah, but Laporte's not shit. I agree with Martin. He's a good player, but in bad form at the moment. Yeah, he's not playing well. He's unreliable at the moment. He seems to have lost his cool a little bit. I don't know if he's trying too hard because Stones and Diaz have done so well together. But either way, he needs to sort his shit out because right now he doesn't deserve to be starting ahead of Stones, in my personal opinion. Stu, he's playing well for the last few games. So, like, I've said he's played badly, Sterling, but right now he's playing all right. So that's fine. He's done all right recently. He's not set the world alight, but he looks effective and useful. I'm like Sterling finding some form of confidence is fine for me. And let's be honest, at the moment, it's not as if we haven't got loads of players available to come off the bench. You know, like Cole Palmer's a stretch. Like a Sterling finding a bit of form. Of course, you play him ahead of Cole Palmer. You do, and I love Cole Palmer. And Foden and Grealish aren't available, so of course you play him, given the fact he's been all right recently. Lagan with a super chat. Lagan saying Ederson to build a wall of snow to block the goal. I like it. Out there building an igloo now, compacting that ice, getting it together. That's also all I want. I don't ask for much, man. I don't ask for much, but that's what I want. Good shout, Ederson. Lagan, I want it. I just want it. I need it. That's all I want. Come on. I want some snow action. We could drop KDB now. Oh no, definitely not. Foden is better than Sterling. Well, he probably is, yeah, but he's not available. So what's your point? Like Sterling's been fine today. It's like you don't like Sterling, I get it. I mean, just give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not one to say someone's paid well, you know, when they haven't. And like I'm not going to say that. He's been fine today, and he's been fine recently, and fine. I know he's not world class, but it's enough. Brentford versus Everton, sunny as hell. We're here in a blizzard. Yeah, well, there we go. That's the north-south divide for you, man. I love snow games. I genuinely love snow games. They're ridiculous. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the half-time. I mean, it's still coming down pretty heavily. And the only thing I'm gutted about is that it's going to be dark by the time this game's finished, and roughly. I kind of want to go with a walk in the snow with Nicola, but that's not going to happen, unfortunately. But oh well. Before it gets dark. Damn it. City versus PSG vibes, not going to lie. Yeah, to be honest, West Ham have looked equal to PSG. I mean, I'm not wrong there, am I? Has this game been any less hard than the PSG game? No, not at all. Not at all. And I agree with Alfie. Given the circumstances, given how good West Ham are, I think we've been pretty good too. Do you know what? I've never been more behind a super chat than I have with Blackjacks right here. Eddie Snowman or we riot. Damn fucking right. I mean, we failed football. We failed snow. If Ederson isn't building a snowman, you got one job, Ederson. One job. Hopefully, it'll be quiet in the second half for you. Build a goddamn snowman. Blackjack, you're a man of culture or a woman of culture or whatever. You're a person of culture. I love it. Get the likes up, lads, as well. I agree. Let's get over 200 likes. Snowman over. Riyad's loving my Instagram account. Yeah, thank you so much. Me and Nicholas started a house Instagram account where we're updating it, and we're moving in next weekend. So this is our last week here. The plastering's been done right now, and it's going to be essentially still going to be a building site when we walk in, but that's how it is. So if you want to follow our Instagram, by the way, if you want to watch me and Nicola build a little house together, no matter the weather, we're together. That's a Red Dead Redemption song. This is it in the chat there. There you go. And this is the stream I'm watching as well. There we go. Mahrez has done well. Mahrez has done well at the right. Mahrez, to be honest, I think the forward line's done pretty well. Mahrez is obviously the assist there. That's where he should be, getting assists. And Jesus through the middle, I kind of like as well, personally. But I hear people outside. I think they're playing in the snow. There's a snow fight going on outside. There's a snowball fight going on. There's an actual snowball fight going on. It's not Ederson, unfortunately, but I have to have a quick look. Sorry. Oh, there's a big snowball fight going on. Do you know how much I want to be down there now and joining in? Oh, do you like the couch, James? It's a nice one, isn't it, the sofa? Big fan of the sofa at the house. Snow has reduced, games to proceed. I mean, they've got the, the snow is setting a little bit. I want to join. I can't join in, unfortunately. I'm too high up. Like it's like we're like 3 floors up. So if it was, I'd get involved if it was down there. I can't. The camera's attached, so I can't. Unfortunately, I mean, there's not much I can do. Everyone just wants the snow. Yeah, I want to be outside. I'm not gonna film people. Brian, I'm tempted, but don't give me ideas. I'll leave them to it. You know, they don't need to be viral sensations and get about 100 likes maybe or something like that. I don't know. How about watching the game? This is how I'm watching the game. By the way, so first off, my thoughts on it overall. I put a link to how I'm watching the game, by the way. First off, I I think it's been a good first half against a very tricky team. West Ham clearly are confident. They're clearly organised and they clearly know what they're doing. And Moyes has to have a lot of credit for that. But City have been physical. They stood up to it. Laporte's had a couple of little iffy moments. But overall, we got the goal when it was relatively even. But after that, I think City have been absolutely exceptional in a very, very difficult circumstances. The pitch is clearing. They're making it greener. That'll last about 10 minutes in the second half. But I'm looking forward to see. Looking forward to seeing the second half. I mean, I could barely see it at times, the ball moving around magically, genuinely. Cancelo giving no fucks and still trying the outside of the boot passes. What a player. Indeed, guys, I agree. I think City have been lively. Gundogan's been really involved. Jesus has been unlucky. He should have scored. And to be honest, I think it was a good finish. It was just incredible defending. 9 times out of 10, that goes off the defender and goes in the back of the net. But I don't know how he's kept that out, so fair play to him. There has been some weak links defensively. I would put Stones on too, but I think Guardiola will give him 10-15 minutes, and if he makes any more mistakes, he will come off, and probably rightfully so. KDB's overrated. What are you on about, man? Sergio G, you're such an angry person, Sergio G. I mean, I swear all you do is just talk negatively about players. What are you on about, man? What are you on about? Or they can have break. Just be positive. Try it, you know? It makes people like you more. Genuinely, be positive about things. That's my advice for life. No one wants to listen to someone who moans all the time, genuinely. Have a look at the City Report's latest tweet. All right, then. Do you know what I might do? I'll jump over to it. What they said. I've got a tab somewhere. Let me go to City Report's latest tweet. Let's have a look what they've shared. Get over there, refresh it, and they've shared... Bloody hell, look at the action areas. I'll get that on screen a bit better now, sorry. There we go. Look at these. You see it at the front there. That's class. The footsteps in the snow. That's really good fun. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Quality. I mean, Sergio, it's just weird to sit there and just randomly slag off De Bruyne. He's been one of our best ever players. I just don't see where you're coming from that or why you're doing it. It's like, we're winning 1-0 playing West Ham. You're like, De Bruyne is overrated. Like, what the fuck? Why? Well, like, why? Like, where's that come from? And what promoted that? De Bruyne was good in the last game he played before he got COVID against United. Half time's been extended. Is that true? Yeah, to be honest, I'm with Bubs as well. I don't really care how we play either. I don't care how we play today, as long as we get the 3 points. That's literally... By 5 minutes. Okay, I haven't got my earphones in. That's interesting. I mean, it's probably sensible because they've nearly cleared the pitch. I mean, for what it's worth, I know De Bruyne was in a poor start to the season, but he said he was in a lot of pain and he was a slow start to the season. Then against United, it was the first game I'd seen him in ages where he looked comfortable running again. But then, of course, he got COVID after that. So, KDB has carried us at times over the years. It's been brilliant. I mean, just because we've got other good players, it doesn't mean we have to find a way to say, De Bruyne is overrated. It doesn't make any sense. I understand the calls saying that we may be more balanced because I said it possibly are more balanced, but but who wouldn't rather have De Bruyne available? Of course he fucking would. De Bruyne, yeah, whatever. He's a legend and he's been injured and a lot of pain. Let's just praise. No, let's just be fucking fair. It's not much to ask for, is it? De Bruyne has had injuries. He's been in pain. Played well against United, then got COVID. I did videos saying KDB's I did videos in Five for the Links talking about KDB's form quite a lot. But then he played well against United. I was like, he looks pain-free for the first time. So I'm going to give him a bit of time and see how he comes back. Anyway, let's not talk about him because he's not involved today. Let's talk about the game, how it's going so far. I would be surprised if we see any of the young players today, genuinely. I'll be very surprised because I can see this being tough in the second half. Genuinely it's going to be physical. West Ham will come at us. I don't think we'll see any Palmer and McAtee. No, funky C guy. I don't think we will do, unfortunately. Mahrez has been great. Yeah, he's been really good. And long may he continue for what it's worth. I think the forward line's been pretty decent today. Is that your dad out there with a shovel? I don't think he'd be on the pitch. If it is, I'd kind of love it for what it's worth. I mean, if they asked my dad to come out there with a shovel, that'd be great. He's only a steward. He's not a pitch clearing guy. But if you ask some stewards to get involved, then my dad's the kind of person who would get involved, and he'd go like, "Oh, you ring me, go. I was on the pitch," and I hope he is him. I hope it is him because he'd be buzzing. Yeah, West Ham did nothing except that Benrahma shot. Yeah, early on, I guess as well. Like, I mean, Antonio got around Laporte quite easily at one point. Yeah, this idea that we praise De Bruyne for no reason, like, other than the fact that he's literally one of our greatest ever players. Like, imagine having trust and faith in De Bruyne to get it right over time. What kind of heathen am I, you know? Bloody hell. It's almost like for some people, what they've done and achieved matters nothing, and it's such a shame. Like, they deserve better than that. They deserve better. Yeah, long may continue. Mahrez could get. I think he might even score in this game. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Don't forget, please do hit the like button and subscribe button. Sergio, I've got nothing against you. I'm sure you're a good lad and all that kind of stuff, but you are a bit negative sometimes, and like, enjoy it a bit more. It's more fun, trust me. I think we've got a tendency, by the way, as Manchester City fans and as fans of big clubs do this a lot, where we got barely any problems because things are really good and we're one of the best teams in the world and we win most games. That we get hyper analytical sometimes and we look for things to moan about. And sometimes we do, where sometimes it's like, yeah, someone's out of form a little bit, but I'm never going to complain about it. I'm like, we'll play someone else. I think I don't mind KDB criticism as long as it's fair, but like the start of the season, we all know he's been injured and in pain. He said it himself. So in that instance, I go, well, all right, let's see how he plays when he's out of pain. And he said about 3 weeks ago, the pains started to go, played decent against United, and then he got COVID. So as far as I'm concerned, his season hasn't really got going yet, and that's fine. I mean, it's just how it is for me. Like, I'm ready to be patient and trusting players. I mean, largely, we're very lucky, and I think we do have a tendency to focus on the negatives because everything's so good, so it feels like it has to be a negative. There's barely any negative supporting Manchester City. We're so lucky, and football, one day we're going to see some real negatives, and we're going to be surprised. Players coming out again. Yeah, I agree. It came at a bad time, the injury for De Bruyne. He was looking just better than the international break came. But obviously COVID right now. I mean, there's an element, as long as he doesn't get COVID badly, it might not be the worst thing for him because, you know, you might have a rest. You might have a rest, you know. You might have a bit of a rest. So, thank you, Uru. I will. I mean, I'm never ever preaching for like happy clappy stuff. I'm not. I will criticize players if they deserve it, but I guess I'm always just preaching for calmness and patience. Can I ask a favor, my beautiful wife? I want a brew. Thank you so much. There were stewards on the pitch helping clear the snow. I wonder if my dad's one. I would have loved that. He'll be so buzzing, won't he? Sergio, don't be like that, man. You know, this is the real world. We all get criticism. Thing is, Sergio, if you can criticize players, people can criticize your comments. That's just how it is, man. That you gotta look at it that way, you know. Unless you're gonna be thick-skinned, don't dish it out. So don't worry about it. You carry on commenting away, but we're just all being adults here and having a. Don't throw your dummy out as well. Don't throw your dummy out. I like your comments and you're totally welcome here. But this is just the real world, and people are gonna disagree if you say something controversial. That's life. That's what it's all about. Just quote Frank Sinatra. And I certainly don't hate you for it. Nick's not be wearing an earring. You're not going to be banned, Sergio. I'm not going to ban you for it unless you act like a dick. But I don't take things personally unless you're rude. You're not being rude. You're just being a bit moany, in my opinion. That's fine. I mean, leave it out. Everyone leave him alone now. Anyway, it's all fine. Sergio, we're all here together, we're City fans, and we're all learning together. I can take criticism as well. I deserve it every now and then. That's just life, man. That's just life. It is what it is. We're all family here. We've got a new member, Naz. Oh, Naz, you absolute legend. Got to add Naz to the Wall of Fame. Look, Sergio G, I've been seeing your comments for ages, man. You like a good old whinge, but I don't hate you for it, and I certainly wouldn't do that. We're all entitled to disagree with someone, you know. It's fun. Everyone be kind and be nice. Right, Naz, you absolute legend. Naz has become a member. Thank you so much, mate. Naz, I honestly appreciate that support more than you realise. Thank you so much, Naz. And Naz, you are now along there alongside all the esteemed, wonderful people next to William as well. Thank you so much, Naz. Round of applause. Naz, by the way, so obviously his name's going to be highlighted in all the chat now. I'll get to all his comments. And of course, if you want to have a chat with me after the game, you're welcome to. If you're a member or a patron, I'll be going live and you'd be more than welcome. Thank you so much, mate. Absolutely appreciated. Oh, we got another member. Michael Grasso. Michael Grasso, you're full of snow. Sorry. I'm such a yadar at times. Sergio G, I'm just thinking about you, and I'm not trying to draw attention to you and bully you or anything like that, pal. I'm just being the older guy who's been around the block. And trust me, Sergio, any criticism you're getting, mate, I've had it 10 times worse. Trust me. I've had people threaten to batter me and kill me at games and stuff like that, mate. So, just for being happy about City, so that is the world we're in. I've literally had that. I'm the least offensive person in the world, but there we go. So we got another member. We're on a roll. Michael Grasso, thank you so much. I know I've just said that already, but I'm just saying because I've added you to the wall there. So you're going on the wall of fame. About to kick off, by the way. Let me get it going. You're on the wall, Michael. There's another one, I think, as well. We're underway. Who's the other one? Who's the other one here? We've got so many members. I love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. You're all ace. Don't forget, you can have a chat to me. We've got Blackjack. And Blackjack might need another line. I might need to give you a separate line. Possibly will do. I'll see if I can fit you all on the same line. Yeah, we can. It's all good. Thank you so much, Blackjack. Oops. I'm not used to not having a trackpad on this one keyboard. Oh, have you just put snow on me? Nicholas just snowballed me. Did you just snow spap on me? Yeah. How dare you? It was cold. Close that door. Michael, thank you. Blackjack, thank you so much. To all the members, you're on the wall of fame now as well. Who's on the wall of fame? We've got Naz, Michael. She's putting snow on me. Piss off. Blackjack, Michael, Naz, you're all up there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support, honestly. Keep the train going. So many members. Thank you so much. Oh, we got some weird little bored person, Timo Werner. You're a Chelsea fan and you're bored.
Not like Timo Virgin.
Nicholas like, what, Timo Virgin? Nothing wrong with being a virgin, by the way. It's just he's gone. Timo Werner's gone anyway. See you later, Timo. Blackjack enjoyed that. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, obviously. As a 36-year-old man, I've had sex, so I can. It's a joke, but there's nothing wrong with not.
We got married 3 months ago, so obviously.
Yeah, I banned Timo anyway. He's on a suspension. Nickel hijinks, love it. Let's fucking go. Indeed, always.
I'm just causing shit for the fans.
Nicola's just jumping in, causing shit, and she's just throwing stuff at me and is abusing trolls. That's my wife. I love her. Jerry, I love you too. Like, it's not in the same way as Nicola. No offense, mate, but in the way that we possibly can together as what we do, whatever that means. Thank you, Jerry. Mark says, I remember what sex was. Yeah, we're a recently married couple, so we remember too. Oh, one true queen. Oh, Nicola, always. It's a bromance, Jerry. That's a good way of putting it, actually. Yeah, good way. I hope I haven't scared you away, Sergio. Come back, mate, if you are there. I don't want to be, double down here. Michael, thank you so much. I've just seen your comment saying you should have joined a while ago. No worries, mate. I hope you're still there, Sergio. We're all thick-skinned. We can get along together. It is good, David, to finally be able to have sex. It's nice, yeah. You said congrats on getting married, yeah. It was worth the wait. Oh, someone called you the Snow Queen.
Thank you.
What have you joined into? Well, Nicola abusing trolls. The pitch looks really good, by the way. They did a good job. Ilkay Gundogan makes you horny. Good for you, man. He makes a lot of people horny, Ilkay Gundogan. Silky Ilky. He's a good-looking player. He's a good-looking guy. Yeah, to be honest, Nicholas said, if I was to date any of the City players, if I swung that way, I would probably go for Ilky. Nice. Thank you so much, David R. Very sex-driven live stream today. Well, it makes the world go round, doesn't it? You know what? It's good fun. That's what we're all here for. Everything is driven by that. But as long as you all have fun and it's all consensual, you know what I mean? Adults being consent. Enough of that. Let's talk about sex football instead. Total sex football. That's a callback to an old Blooming Horizon one. That if anyone remembers that, that was Paul saying that. See you at the best of pure sex ball. To be fair. There's so many people clicked on this stream and gone, what the fuck is this? I've gone. And I would not blame them at all. Oh, bloody hell, Mark. What a joke. It's terrible. He said, Nicola, you ready for this joke? I put Viagra in my eyes. At least it makes me look hard. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know if it was Barrington. I mean, oh yeah, I remember that. Well, get demonetized. We're talking about sex. Oh, come on. You know what I mean? We're not all adults here. The only time my mum sat me down to watch me, this is the live stream. Is that true, Martin? Genuinely. Hello, Mrs. Booyans. Yeah, your son seems like a very nice guy. He's a lovely lad. Yeah, I'm not usually a deviant. It's usually the problem. My wife calling it. Average age of my audience, yeah, it's mainly adults. There'll obviously be some younger people there, and what I will say to those younger people watching, don't rush, man. Take your time. You got a long time, so don't feel any pressure. Don't rush, and ultimately you realise as you get older, all that pressure you felt as a kid is kind of nonsense, and it doesn't matter. It's mad how you realise it with time. You know, I feel like I should do it like a little blokey chat channel one day. You know, where we just chat about life and that. You know. I'd love to do that. Got a lot of wisdom to to expel. The pitch looks good, by the way. It's nice and green now again. And the snow has settled down. It's just gentle little flakes now dripping about. So I think the pitch is fine. Come on, City. Anyway, football. I've not talked to you for 6 minutes. Ha, Robbie. I'm not going to go that far. It's so much colder since you've opened that door, Nicola. Huh? So much colder now since you've opened that door. I missed the crazy snow pitch too, actually. It was more fun, wasn't it? Come on, City. Excuse me. It does, Renners. Allegedly. That's the really crazy snow pitch we battered PSG. I kind of remember that, actually, yeah. You live in the Caribbean? Oh, it's good for you. One of my old dad's best friend who passed away, unfortunately, relatively recently. He came from Jamaica. Was it Barbados? It was one of those two. And this is back in the 70s, 80s. First time he saw snow, he freaked out because he'd never seen snow before. It's well before the internet. And genuinely, he didn't have a TV growing up and stuff, so he just didn't know what snow was. Which I think he said he freaked out. I love that story. I remember him telling me, I was like, mate, that's hilarious. Go on, City. What was that? Pass Laporte. He's just messed up. You're making me crazy, man. You need to experience snow. Kellen, that's seems crazy to me, isn't it? Obviously, it's a different world, isn't it? That you're not used to snow, and we are.
We're not that used to snow.
We've had plenty of snow. I can remember loads of snowy days growing up. Nicholas said we're not that used to it. We are. We get snow more or less every year, I would say. Even if it's only a little bit. We're not like crazy snowy here. It's good fun, but in certain areas where it just like it locks you in, doesn't it? Like Nicholas grew up in Rochdale, and it's a lot snowier than Manchester. I actually agree with that. Actually, it makes nighttime a bit better because it's brighter, isn't it? Just the white. Go on, City. Riyad's in Canada. It never stops snowing there. You never see snow either. Whereabouts are you, Naz? I can imagine a lot of the world hasn't. You know, warmer climates. It does snow a lot in Ramsbottom. I'm looking forward to that. We've realised, Lisa, that our general weather, our general attire. I presumed you were. I thought you were in India, Naz. Yeah, I can imagine you never have. It's good fun, snow. It's really weird that some people have in my head that I haven't touched snow. That feels crazy. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The little flakes are gorgeous. Now better than a snowy walk, though, is it? When you crunch through the snow and it's like the crunch. Look at the Leicester pitch. They didn't clear that at half time, did they? Go on. Oh. Watford got one back against Leicester. Blackjack, at least you don't have to go to work then. Nice turn from Jesus. Go on, Raheem. Good ball. Oh. Oh. That was a quality ball, wasn't it? A quality ball from... oh, that looks painful, man. Great ball from Sterling. Almost, indeed. Cresswell looks in a lot of pain there. He really does. Sergeant Tom will be honest, I didn't even see the Watford goal. I could barely even see it. It's... the clearing the lies of Watford. I don't know why the Leicester game they didn't do what we did at half time. It feels weird to me that they didn't do that. That was a great ball from Sterling, wasn't it? Lovely ball. Oh, that looks so painful. Cresswell, he just slid into the post. Oh, that looks painful. It's going wide anyway, wasn't it? He could have left it. It was going off the post, I think. Cresswell looks so scousy. He really does look really scouse, actually. He's like he looks exactly like a scouser. I never noticed that before. He looks incredibly scousy. He does. Scousers do look different. Can't deny that. You know, they have a very scouser look. I know what you mean, Richard, actually. Like, Yaya would be great in a game like this for some reason. I don't think Torres will go to Barca. I don't think they'll be able... I think that it's all PR for them. I don't think they'll be able to afford him. They can talk about wanting him, but, you know... Scousers. It isn't. Like, Scousers genuinely have a distinctive look. They just do. Not all of them, of course, but a lot of Scousers do. It's not a negative or anything. I'm just saying they genuinely do. Nice, Cancelo. But I don't... Yeah, I don't think Torres... I don't know if they can afford him. I don't think it'll happen. They are, as Blackjack said, they are broke. Negative money, yeah. What the hell's that? Don't be cruel, Mark. I ain't saying nothing. Saying nothing. Good brew, this. Thank you. Cheers for the brew. It's good.
Is it good brew? Or is it an average brew?
That's a good brew. No, they're not getting him on loan. I can't see that. Like, I don't get why we'd give him a loan. Like, why? Like, what we got to achieve other than like, just like, why should we help them out? Benrahma off for Lanzini is coming on. Good play, Lanzini, but Benrahma's been a threat actually, so I'm not going to complain too much. Come on, City. They did a really good job clearing that pitch at half time, didn't they? Fair play to them. They really did. It's a quick work. Because, I mean, it looks like, yeah, that's a big pitch and they cleared it in like 20 minutes. They must be knackered as well, those people involved. Fair play to them. The real heroes. I'm pretty gutted. Played Sterling. Done really well there. Done really well. Gundogan just ran into too much space. Too little space. Stylerized. I don't think City will sign anyone in January, being honest. City rarely do. I mean, maybe if a striker comes available. But I don't think we'll sign anyone. I think we'll go for we'll go for a striker in the summer, and that's probably it. Was that a yellow for Cancelo? Probably should be. Yeah, I know we have signed in January before, but I mean, for strikers are rarely January signing, are they? Didn't we sign Bowen in January once? What was Dzeko in January? But I mean, we're going back away. It's not something we usually do for like signings that last a while. I mean, mainly because it adds 10, 15 million onto the signing. And we were desperate to get Laporte as well. Yeah, I agree. It was also a release clause. So release clauses make it easier. Jesus was January. Well, Jesus was done. It was done months earlier. It's when he joined because of like laws over in like it was like just waiting for that season to finish, wasn't it? So Jesus was actually done. Like he just couldn't come until January, as Barrington said. So I know it's not impossible. We can do it. I can't see as the kind of players that we're going for, Vlahovic and Haaland or whatever. They don't feel like January signings to me. Benzema. That'd be interesting, Sergio. I can't see that, but that'd be wild. I like Benzema, by the way. He's a very good player. Zimmer. Who's got the keys to have Zimmer? Show my age there. I didn't hear any Benzema rumours. That's news to me. Leicester 4-2, and I genuinely can't see the goal. Is he meant to be in prison? I don't know. Need to get control a little bit of that. What, Benzema? Is it Benzema or something? I don't know. Benzema. I don't know how it's pronounced. Go on, Gabby. Sloppy that. Who cares anyway? Who cares about him? How it's pronounced or whatever. He's not going to be Man City. No chance. City aren't going to sign an old striker. They'll go for a young one. And as I said, yeah. Do you really think we're going to sign someone who's just been accused of blackmailing, after everything we're going through for Mendy? No chance. Benzema. Benzema. Oh, well, who cares? Yeah, I agree with Alfie. This game is kind of frantic, energetic, but nothing's actually happening. We're not going to sign anyone who's got anything dodgy going on at the moment, I don't think. Yeah, I think that's the likelihood of that is tiny. I don't think we're going to see any of that Riyad. I mean, the Cancelo stuff. I'd be surprised if he's involved in anything. Oh, good on you, Nathan. Well, Nathan, here we go. If you want, you can stay here anyway, mate. But there you go. All right, I'll put a link to my stream in the chat for you, mate, if you want. Oh, me trying to share it has frozen my stream. I try to be nice, Nathan. Someone else can put a link in the chat for. There you go, mate. It's in the chat for you now. That's my link that I'm watching, by the way. Anyone wants to join at the same time. This game, 20 minutes has gone by and nothing's happened in the second half. Like, nothing. Their right back does look good. I mean, a Johnson fullback. Glenn Johnson vibes. West Ham and Johnsons. Yeah, nothing's happened in this half. Literally nothing. Ronaldo's on the bench. He's been benched. Wow. Carrick's benched Ronaldo. I haven't seen the United team. I'm curious. Let's have a look. I did say Gundogan last goal. Did I say Gundogan last goal? I can't remember. Who did I say was going to score the first goal? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, the Cresswell thing. Okay, I forgot about that. Fair play. The United team, let's have a look at it. United have gone for Rashford, Sancho, Fernandes, McTominay, Matic, Fred. Gundogan first, did it? I might have said Gundogan last on the preview. I can't remember. United have gone Fernandes behind Rashford and Sancho. He's dropped Ronaldo. This is why, by the way, I know Ronaldo scores a lot of goals, but this City side is better for not having Ronaldo in it. I know that sounds crazy, but it's not worth it. It isn't worth it. Like, there's an element of, like, I can't stand the guy personally because I think the allegations are true. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but I can't stand the guy. He doesn't work hard, and he is a moaner, and I personally don't think he's good for a dressing room that's harmonious and lacking ego, and I feel like he's almost not worth it. It just doesn't. It doesn't feel worth it. Like, I'm sure he would have scored a few goals for us, but overall, I don't think the dressing room's a better place. I'd rather have how we are now. Everyone's working really hard. No one's moaning at each other. Everyone's running and pressing. And to be honest as well, if we sign Ronaldo, we're probably not going to sign a younger striker eventually. Now, what a younger striker. There are positives to Ronaldo, I agree. I personally just can't stand the guy, so I just can't stand the guy. I think he's probably a bad human being, but I can't prove it, so who cares? No, like 20 odd minutes left now. 20 odd minutes left, and it's gone that quiet. It's not. I know he'd score goals, Sergio G, but the goals and yeah, he would score goals. But it's not as simple as that for me. Like, I mean, you have to consider the whole picture. What he brings is a very different thing. You know, we have to change how we play. They don't quite work as hard. We get a bit sulkier as a team. I don't know. I feel like the squad's different. Also, he's the United guy. Like, to me, I don't like. I can't stand him. Personally, I can't stand him. He would do well for us. I'm not denying that. But for me, it's a sacrifice a bit of our principles a little bit. But either way, it's not happened, so you don't have to worry about it. And as a City fan who watched United growing up, he used to drive me mad. I didn't like him, so I'm glad he's not there. We'll get a young striker, and that will work hard for the team and score a ton of goals. Go on. That's a decent effort there. I think we might get Haaland too, mate. I think we might get Haaland too. I mean, Haaland, and then we're set, aren't we? I like Vlahovic, by the way. I said on Twitter yesterday, Vlahovic has got the look of a killer in his eyes, and like there's a real confidence and aggression to his game. He's Serbian, of course, as well, so he's got that Balkans attitude, which I love. Go on, Raheem. And it's something about him. I like him. Yeah, he's brilliant, Louis Rodri. I mean, he's really like he's really found his confidence, Vlahovic. And he looks big, strong, powerful, fast. I like it. I think he'll score loads of goals he comes to see. Godry indeed, man. Go on, Raheem. Did well there. Are you lying, Michael? You a dirty little liar, Michael. No one likes a dirty little liar, mate. Jason, I don't know. Maybe I'm just feeling confident. I probably won't feel that way tomorrow. But sometimes you just feel confident, Jason. Sometimes you do. But we know getting a second choice sometimes as well, Carl, isn't the bad thing. Like Diaz wasn't the first choice. But that all you do is get a bunch of players on a profile. Yeah, the snow has stopped. Yeah, it was Romero, wasn't it? Gerard Romero, the Spanish journalist. Hello, Master Chief. Hello, Mr. Halo guy. We do meet again. The Ronaldo KDB chat going on right now is one of the most pointless things in the world. I'm just going to put it out there, by the way. Like, there's literally no reason to discuss either of those two together. Yeah, I'm disappointed about the snow snapping as well, actually. I wanted to go out on it, but you know. Good ball from Walker. No, maybe not. Play Cancelo, nice. Such a good play, Cancelo. He's doing well today, Sterling. He's alive. To be honest, Mark, I'm not bothered about the half dragon because nothing's happening, which means we're going to win if it stays this way. KD was never at any point the best midfielder in the world. That's just not even true, mate. He was easily the best player midfielder in the world. Easily. That's not... He was just the most complete midfielder in the world a couple of years ago. A genius. Right, anyway. Go on, Cancelo. Oh, lucky. Rodri's wonderful. Rodri's wonderful. How's it going? I'm good, Bearded. I'm enjoying this. I've enjoyed this today, actually. It's been good fun. Very good old laugh. And it's been a chaotic stream. It's been up and down. Don't say that, Shrivet-san. Don't say that. Good play, though, Bowen. Player you'd bring in January is Haaland or Vlahovic. Obviously, Haaland is the one, but that's not going to happen. Jared Bowen's a good player. One of my mates is West Ham fan. He loves him to bits. Tricky, isn't he? I haven't said anything, Robbie. No jinxing here. No jinxing. I haven't said anything. I just said he's a good player, that's all. Chelsea's bench is stupid. Yeah, I mean, their depth. I mean, ours is when everyone's fully fit, of course, but Chelsea's squad is... They've got no excuse not to be up there now. They've got a world-class squad. I can't see Parma getting on unless we get a second. If we get a second, I think we will do. But I think Guardiola will keep it... You keep it experienced and keep it tight. I didn't see a Messi masterclass today. No, I wasn't watching PSG. I had a lazy day in bed. If I'm being honest. Until the game kicked off. This has been a boring game, but I'm happy to stay there too. Cancelo's so good at the moment. Your name is Sam. You have a twin called Max. Nice. Hello, Sam. You missed the Halo, though, obviously. There's loads of beanies in the shop, Jessica. So I don't know what Pep's doing. You could walk in and just take one, couldn't he? He's Guardiola. Do you think Guardiola could walk into the club shop and just take a beanie? Like, just nick it and put it on? Would anyone stop him? Bernardo's spinning. Spin me round, round, baby, like that. Bernardo's in circles, literally. I love that. You'll take the yellow card there for Diaz. Oh, he should have got booking, but whatever. Phil Jones. I actually do feel sorry for Phil Jones when he said he really hurt his, all the abuse got really personal and it started to really affect him. Nice, Louis. Come on, City. I was going to get rid of the snow. All I wanted was I just wanted the snow, you know. I wanted Edison Snowman. Exactly, John. We do. Come on, City. West Ham are going to start pushing forward here a little bit. They've not had a shot on goal yet, which makes me feel anxious because I feel like the one shot they'll have. It's been a very wintry game, hasn't it? Like, genuinely nothing's really happened, to be honest. Oof. There's their shot. Good save, Edison. As I say it, there we go. I'm a curse. What can I say? They find a little bit of space in the channels here, West Ham. Oh, Johnson's just pirouetted out of play. More of that, please, pal. More of that. Edison alive to that long range shot from Declan Rice. It was right at him. I mean, he probably just could have caught that, Edison, to be honest, couldn't he? It looked catchable, but... Throw in. Declan Rice is good. He is good. He's very good. United starting with 3 defensive midfielders. Yeah, they're just going to try and keep a clean sheet, aren't they? I'm not against them trying to frustrate Chelsea, to be fair. Come on, Antonio, crack on. I mean, he's wasting his own time there, to be fair. Declan Rice then all that just to throw it straight to the first guy. In colours, I'm always going to choose a City Academy player, aren't I, mate? Always. I don't think we should spend 100 million on Declan Rice either. That's 100 million, and given we've got Rodri, our backup should be a lot cheaper than that. Go on. Go on, Gundo. Ah. That could have been it. That could have been it. It's a big moment, that, isn't it? There is going to be another chance or two on the break because they're going to push further forward, so we have to essentially just take it. Go on, Riyad. Go on, Riyad. There's going to be another chance, Sergeant Tom. Both teams are having another chance. I just don't hope we score ours. Because West Ham will push forward and they will create chances towards the end. Bit nervous here, a little bit nervous, I'll be honest. A little bit tense. Oh, Raheem's giving the ball away. No, he got lucky there. Played Cancelo. Come on, City, indeed. Come on, City. 10 minutes of keeping the ball would go down quite nicely, actually. Yeah, Bernardo does have that effect, Alfie. He does. He's such a calm footballer. I can understand why he's not making subs, actually, Barrington, because in general, you don't want to upset the rhythm, which is going quite well. West Ham were not happy about that. I mean, I wouldn't make any changes, personally. I think the rhythm, the balance at the moment is pretty good as it is. I mean, the problem is when you bring a new player on, they need a couple of touches to get it up to scratch, and the risk I guess you run is when it's this close. You don't want to upset the balance a little bit. No one's looking exhausted. So Justin, it's been the performance so far. It's not been a classic, but you know, it's just been what it needed to be. Ferner's coming on. Okay. Well, I mean, he's the one if anyone's going to come on, isn't it? It's going to be Ferner. Ferner's experience, just a block. Ferner's coming on because he's the kind of person who will see the runs into the channels. He's the kind of person who will see. Who's everyone else think been our best player today? Joyfish just asked me in the comments, and I don't actually know, to be honest. Rodri's been good, as always. Cancelo's been good too, as well. Rodri there did really well again for Sterling. Good Gundo, Rodri shouts. Groundsman, yeah. Rodri's been impeccable, to be honest. I mean, again, there as well. He's so good at the moment. Oh, Man United fan channel, I'll be honest, I'm focusing on City right now, mate, not United. But it's funny that Ronaldo's been benched. It's a foul on Sterling, surely. I probably would have gone Rodri as well today, actually. He's been genuinely impeccable. He's playing at such a high level. Fernandinho's been waiting for ages now. That's a good ball. Oh, I'm getting a bit nervous here. We're sitting back a bit. Don't like it. Come on, City. Come on, City. Sterling makes a lot of sense, Riyad. I agree, because he's got a little bit sloppy. Oh, it's a corner. Oh, I'm a bit nervous now. Come on, City. They are going forward. They're going to have chances. I said that they would do. Oh, nervous. Nerve-wracking. Good defending. Good defending. Rodri big in the air there. Nice, Rodri. You're not the only ones shitting it, Srivasan. A few of us are now. I don't know if we're going to win this. I don't know. But these are the kind of games that if you do win them, they mean a lot to the players. Because these are battles, these games. They're physical. These are the kind of ones that help you win the league. 5 minutes left until the 90th minute. So I reckon it's about 8 minutes left, full stop. Nice, Sergeant. Yeah, Walker's not had his best game today. I agree with Shad. He just ran out of play. Thank God Declan Rice just forgot what he was doing. He threw a snowball! We got some piffy snowball action. I'll take it. I mean, Rice throwing a snowball is good enough for me. He's a fast player, Rice. Right, Sterling off probably makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Fernandinho on. It's Bernardo's the false nine. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, go on, Bernardo. Oh, I thought he was going to free to him then. Fern is on now. Fern is on. Sometimes against a good team, if it stays this way, sometimes a battling 1-0 is really satisfying. It's been the best bit of the second half, Robbie, anyway. It's because they're Northerners, isn't it, Jessica? McAtee and Palmer, Northerners, they're used to this weather. That's why. That's entirely it, I guarantee you. Brentford beat Everton. Big result for Brentford, that. Come on, City, man. Come on. This is huge if we can hold out here. Played Laporte. He did really nice. He did really nicely there. Yeah, Nazik is exactly that kind of performance if we manage it. He did really nice there, Laporte, to win the ball and break the lines. Jesus done well as well. Oh, he's the best, Ilios. We got some good good time wasters, which is it's quite a skill. Jesus is doing really well here. I love it when we start doing this in the corner. Corner's really useful. Really useful. I'll take that. Come on, man. Just keep it in the corner. Keep it in the corner. That's all I want. In the corner, and I'll be happy. They basically should just keep it down in the corner now and just do nothing with the ball. Absolutely nothing. Jesus. Nice football. They are just keeping it in the corner as well. Oh, it's falling loose. Go on. Go on, Jesus. Yes! Yes! Come on! Come on! Come on! Get the fucking... Fernandinho! Come on! That is an absolute massive 3 points. Come on! There we fucking go. Let's fucking go. I tell you what, that one feels absolutely wonderful, doesn't it? Oh, Fernandinho, you absolutely beautiful, beautiful man. I tell you what, I will take that. I will absolutely take that. Brilliant stuff, man. Who made it? So, working really hard down the touchline. Just pressing forward. Really nice stuff. Jesus found Fernandinho. Perfect little finish. Perfect little finish. Come on, City. Come on, City. What's going on? What's going on? Is there another? Wait. What's going on here, man? What's going on? Go on. Bernardo's through. Is it a goal? Come on. Is he offside? I'll tell you what, though. 2-0. I'll take 2-0. This is absolutely huge. I hope it stays this way. This performance against a fucking good West Ham side, man. Is he offside? Oh, he is offside. Oh, I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. He's way off. He's way off. It doesn't matter. We got that goal. We got that. This is what I thought was happening, by the way. I said 3-1, but I felt the margin would be something like that. We've been fucking brilliant today. There's some super chats that I missed. Where have they gone? If I missed, it's Jerry, of course, saying Ferner energy, man. Ferner energy. Game, set, match. Let's fucking go. Indeed. I tell you what, that goal is massive. Fernandinho comes on and gets the winner. Well, come on, City. Come on, City. What a time. It's scrappy, but do you know what? Battle. Come on. Come on. He's just roaring at me. I'm very happy about that. Scott Dennemy's in. Nice, man. Scott Denemy, the absolute big Denemy energy, saying, Blue Moon, you saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. It said great stuff from the guys today. Deserved this win. Scott, of course we did, man. We were the better team. We were the better team. We battled hard. We've done really well to defend against a very good West Ham side. They've created basically nothing. And that is a testament to the quality of our players. I fucking love it, man. These are the performances that you build a title challenge on. These kind of games where the weather's horrible outside, it's cold, it's difficult, they're confident. These are those games. And this energy is absolutely crucial. Big love to Scott and Jerry for the Super Chats, guys. Legends. This is a bigger game than it looks. I agree. To beat PSG and West Ham right now are a very good side. 4-1 overall. It's wonderful. All we need now is United, man. United to do us a favour. But this is very, very, very gratifying. Absolutely huge win this, genuinely. Come on. Deserved it. Absolutely deserved it. Very tough win. Very tough win this. We've had to really, really, really defend. We've had to, but you know what? We've deserved it. They're just swearing at me for no reason.
I'm gonna pack car. Cupboard.
Go for it. Have they scored? No. I haven't seen it yet. I've just seen the comments. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! My god, what a fucking goal! That is a ridiculous finish. That is ridiculous. Ederson could do nothing with that, man. And what can you do to defend against that? Oh, it's literally a perfect. Perfect. Has he blown the whistle? Yes! Come on! Come on! Come on! Manchester City 2, West Ham 1. That is a big, 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 massive victory because City are a massive club, of course. Genuinely, I'm buzzing. I'm genuinely buzzing. I was very nervous about this. I'm very nervous about this game, but Ederson, man, he had no chance with that, obviously. But 2-1 there. Ederson better be building a snowman right now. It's massive. Genuinely massive. West Ham are a very good side with quality in their squad, as we've just seen from that goal. And we kept them, essentially, to nothing other than a wonder goal. This kind of game, it wasn't a classic Manchester City performance, but it was a tough Manchester City performance. It was a stoic Manchester City performance under immense pressure against some very difficult team, very difficult conditions. You lot do value the clean sheet. I love it. You're all devastated for the lack of a clean sheet, and I admire that commitment. But I'm not going to have a go at the players for this. It doesn't matter, you know. It doesn't matter. We'll allow it. Overall, that's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful victory. Genuinely a wonderful victory. What more could we possibly ask for than that? A 2-1 victory. Two very big victories. Two very big victories in a week. I'm buzzing. Genuinely buzzing. And I've really enjoyed this stream, guys, as well. It's been a really good it's been a good laugh. You lot have all been awesome. We've had some good old waffling going on. It's been good fun. Watch City. It's been more entertaining than the game, put it that way. Don't forget as well, please do hit the subscribe button. It'd be massively appreciated. I'm only at like 900 odd now off. 922 off. 60k, which would be wonderful. But City currently now top of the table, joint top of the table, jumped ahead of Liverpool again. If United do us a favour, that would be wonderful. They might not do. Barrington, your first ever stream, you enjoyed it. Thank you, man. It's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I try and do my best just to have a good old chat with you guys and sex chat the highlight. Yeah, it always is, Riyad, let's be honest. He makes the wall go around. Grealish going home next, indeed. Grealish against Aston Villa. That'll be interesting, won't it? I'm going to go start prepping my match reaction video, but Manchester City, this cannot be underestimated how good a victory this is against a very, very, very good side. Honestly, they are impressive. They are aggressive. They are physical, but we were better. We were better. And that's all that matters to me. City 2, West Ham 1, Gundogan and Fernandinho. Fernandinho. I'm very, very happy. Guys, thank you for watching. Please do give this video a like and please do subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. You've all been beautiful today and I'll see you live in like 5 minutes for the match reaction. Come and join me for the match reaction. Get your notifications on so you don't miss the video going live. And don't forget, if you are a member or a Patreon as well, we can have a chat on the Fan View Live, which will be in about half an hour, 40 minutes as well. So I'll see you there for the Fan View Live. For now, though, I'm going to go and prep this. Thank you so much for watching. City, you fucking mint. In a bit. Bye-bye.